Persona-driven marketing is all about identifying your perfect customer. Your traveler personas are imaginary customers that have all the characteristics of your ideal client. So from a geographic location, role, age, income, needs, and also pain points. These personas are often based on your current successful customers, but also to the kind of clients that you want to acquire. Persona-driven marketing will make your ideal clients literally see themselves in your campaigns and your messages. You want them to think, hey, this is me. Creating your traveler persona is the process of identifying who is your ideal client, and it revolves around the client's potential. You want to think about the kind of travelers who have the most potential to be profitable for your business. It can be defined by a combination of characteristics such as demographics, income, age, level of education, attitudes to holidays, so for example, family breaks or romantic getaways, social media habits, special interests, when do they travel, how do they source information about their trip. This sounds really basic, right? Well, you'll be surprised by how many travel businesses completely skip these steps. Many business models only focus on making the sales and taking the commission and value customers only for their money. But in the long run, this model won't work anymore, so we don't want to be too late into adapting how things are evolving. So how do you create your perfect traveler persona? Firstly, you want to start negative. Develop a negative traveler persona, the one that for whatever reason it costs you money but in the end doesn't convert. Your target market refers to a specific type of people you have already done a lot of business with and customers that you want to attract. All marketing and communication efforts must be aligned in order to attract exactly this kind of people. So where are your guests from? Are they local? Are they national or international? If international, from which country? Which language do they speak? Why should they come? For business, for leisure? What kind of experiences they are looking for? Relaxation, sport, culture, meeting new people, sharing quality time with their families, learning a new language. Who is coming? At which stage of their lives they are? Are they students, newlyweds, parents, retired seniors? How can you answer to all these questions? Social listening is a very important tool to analyze digital conversations of guests. An active and effective social listening will help the marketing team in making better decisions and creating truly impactful content that will interest the audience more. Rather than just monitoring social media, social listening tools will give you real-time insights and conversations from your guests. Pre- and post-stay surveys are also very important to find out key information, like the purpose of their trip, the window booking, so the time between the booking and the stay, how long in advance they like to book their vacations, and how long was the stay. Understanding the nature of your guest trip will help you offer tailored deals to your future guests. For example, if you notice that many travelers come to your property because the location is a special attraction for foodies, you will create out deals especially tailored for them, so with local culinary experiences in restaurants, wine tasting, and so on. Talk to your staff, since they are the ones speaking with customers every day. They can really be a huge source of information while you're developing your traveler persona. You will get your guests' feedbacks and comments, but they are the ones who will notice behavior, motivation, and even frustration. Other important source of information will be online reviews, Google Analytics, social media, Facebook and Instagram insights, group planners, and so on. Once you have created one or more models for traveler personas, you will want to connect with them with the right content and at the right time. Always remember that any traveler wants to minimize any risks associated with his or her decision. The more reliable and inspirational the content that a traveler can relate to, the more likely they are to book. Here are the stages of the travel planning journey. Firstly, the dreaming phase. every holiday starts with a dream. So the first stage of travel planning is dreaming about it. It's when consumers first start thinking about their next vacation. Google refers to the micro moments associated with this phase with "I want to get away" moments. At this point, travelers are just beginning to explore destination options, and they are daydreaming about what their next getaway could look like. Always accordingly to Google, at this stage, travelers are usually not committed to any brand. So they are undecided on which airline they will travel with or which accommodation they're going to book. And so what does it mean for hotels? It means endless opportunities to grab the attention of potential clients. What type of contents are travelers looking for in this phase? At this early stage of the travel decision-making process, people want brands to provide contents that can be inspirational for them and to help them narrow down possible destination choices. 67% of travelers are more likely to book with a brand that provides useful and relevant information about the destination they are interested in. The most common searches throughout this phase are the keywords around the type of trip that the traveler wants to take. For example, Europe destination, honeymoon destinations, or best time to visit and the name of the destination. And always accordingly to Google, 60% of these kind of searches were conducted on a smartphone. Travelers are daydreaming on the go, and your hotel must find creative and significant way to be present in those moments. And no matter the device, 64% of travelers watch travel-related videos when they're planning to take a trip. So videos are crucial in reaching travelers in a very compelling way. And here are the best marketing strategies to reach travelers during the dreaming phase. SEO. Destination contents and travel guides are the best way to reach travelers during the dreaming phase, and also to ensure that your hotel is present from the very beginning of the travel planning journey. So in this moment, they are daydreaming about the destination. You want to be an authority about that destination. You want to be relevant. You want to be inspirational. You want to be on top of their mind when they will be ready to move into the next step. Lifestyle and editorial blog content. There will be a moment in which travelers will start bouncing back and forth among options, still undecided about the next step. The crucial role can be played by valuable editorial content on the hotel's destination and property's unique features. Great editorial destination content like why should Greece be on top of your travel bucket list are a great way to influence potential guests and travelers' decisions on a destination. And the same goes for unique selling points and features of your property. Destination video. So we know that around 64% of travelers will be watching videos, travel-related videos during the dreaming phase. Video is a very effective way to influence travelers' decisions. While aspirational travelers are daydreaming, videos are the best way to make the experience come to life. It's how they start picturing how the vacation could look like. So there will be a lot of emotional engagement and connection with the video. It's a very powerful tool for your property. Native advertising allows your hotel to reach potential guests while they are browsing on editorial websites and to catch their attention with valuable content. In this way, content are naturally blended into the user experience and also featured among similar and relevant topics. Last but not least, native advertising has a very high engagement rate. Social media, because as you know, many potential travelers are asking for comments and reviews and experiences from families and friends. And this always happens throughout the dreaming phase. Travelers typically ask for destination recommendation based on category like family friendly or romantic, and once they narrow down the destination, they will start asking recommendation about the accommodation and turn to social media for user-generated contents to see how a property really looks like seen by the guests, and also of course original contents from the brand. Think that on average consumers will see hundreds of images during the dreaming phase before taking a final decision. You want to make an impact, and this can be done with a strong and visually compelling social media presence. Meta search also plays a very important role during the dreaming and researching phase. We want to get results of our strategies during the dreaming phase. How do we measure the dreaming phase? What are the right KPIs? So each phase of the travel planning journey has focused KPIs that are crucial when we want to measure our marketing strategies' effectiveness. In the dreaming phase, top KPIs should include impressions and awareness, engagement metrics like comments, shares, and likes, click-through rate, overall website traffic and unique website visitors, and the time spent on site. Then we move to the booking phase. So the booking phase is when travelers have narrowed down several accommodation options and are ready to make a final decision. Google refers to the micro moments throughout this phase as "let's book it" moments, where consumers have decided about the destination and are ready to book with the brand. Google reports that 30% of leisure travelers make their bookings on a mobile device. So we see that while mobile devices are always on the rise, in the end, in the booking phase, desktop wins. But why? 70% of leisure travelers switch to desktop because they want to double-check hotel prices. Having a fully responsive website and also a seamless booking experience can also be a deal breaker at this stage. Reaching potential guests in crucial micro moments throughout this phase is really the final step for winning the direct booking. And the majority of time spent throughout the booking phase is on maps, search images, flight providers, hotels, cars, Google search, online travel agencies, loyalty rewards, lifestyle, and social. What type of contents are travelers looking for during the booking phase? During this phase, very likely travelers are going to end up on websites that they have already visited during the dreaming phase and also planning phase. The most common searches throughout this phase are keywords surrounding the hotel brand in Google search and images. So for example, the hotel brand and the destination, hotel brand and location or neighborhood, hotel brand images. And here are the best marketing strategies to reach travelers during the booking phase. SEO with a focus on the hotel brand name and the accommodation. Be sure to provide dedicated landing pages to all your accommodation types. SEA with a focus on branded keywords terms. Remarketing list for search ads is also a very powerful tool to reach all those potential guests that have been visiting your website and shown intent. Facebook dynamic ads for travel allows Facebook and Instagram to retarget all those potential guests that have been visiting your website and even initiating a booking, showing intent. The average person spends up to 15 minutes a day on Facebook. So it is a great place to reach potential guests right on their newsfeed. And again, we want to measure our marketing effectiveness throughout the booking phase. So what are the KPIs during the booking phase? Of course, there will be revenue-driven metrics like click-through rate, bookings initiated, bookings finalized, cost of sale, return on ad spend, conversion rate, and incremental revenue. Overall, making an impact on travel consumers during the booking phase is your last chance to win the booking. No pressure. And then we have the experiencing phase. In the experiencing phase, travelers have finally booked their accommodation and they're starting to plan their trip. They're starting to explore activities, local experiences, and how to take out the best out of the vacation. So in this phase, your hotels should reach customers with inspirational contents about lifestyle surrounding the property and local hidden gems. In this phase, you want to reach customers with personalized contents and marketing messages focusing on more revenue, so dining, spa and wellness treatments, unique activities proposed by your hotel, and everything that can be tailored to make a beautiful vacation.